I mean,
this
as
is
much as I've
dangerous
seen
here, Cato. This is dangerous territory.
Yeah, very much so. Set him up, going for a belly-to-back suplex, I believe. Caught him in the side of the ear with a punch. And another one right under the left ear. That one's on top of the ear. Both guys starting to trade punches. Who's going to come out on top on this? Chop underneath. What a great shot we're seeing here. Headbutt. And another headbutt. Oh, they're headbutting each other. I don't like this. This is dangerous territory. Both guys. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, both caught it under the throat. Both guys are down. Man, oh man. That was an epic fight on that top rope.
That's why I said, Cato, that is dangerous territory, and right there is why.
Both guys got it right in the throat. You could see and hear Jake Wiley's foaming at the mouth.
6, 7.
Who's going to get up?
8, 9, 10. Bring them out.
Wow, neither guy able to end. I'm not surprised. What a fight. Take a good hard look at this thing. Look at this thing swelled up, down around the toes here. You can see around the ankle. This is, you can see around the backside here if you want to turn around. It's really atrocious back there. This thing is rough, man. It is swelled. It is black and blue. Your left foot's much larger than your right foot. So let's talk about it, man. What happened?
Sometimes the Midnight Flyer is high risk, high reward. It's a game of luck, and sometimes I win, sometimes the house wins. My friend is earning his stripes. My friend is nothing short of exotic.
Well, Midnight Flyer, don't you worry. Your friend's right here for you. The biggest opportunity for the Rad Boyz comes on Saturday, but it's also the biggest news for the tag team division in Imagine Wrestling, because this Saturday there's a shakedown in the tag team division. Jake, do you know what a shakedown is? It's a radical change. And there's a shakedown in the tag team division because the Rad Boyz are going to make that change.
And I got something special planned for the fans, and I really got something special planned for you, Lucio Deveer. It's called an 8-foot-long leather strap, and I can use it any way I want to on you Saturday night.
Daniel Exotic, you don't even get to look at this belt anymore. I'm the Imagine Live champion. I get to look at it. I take it home when I'm petting my cat, when I'm drinking my ginger ale. I get to see it all the time.
This Saturday, Lenny, I'm no stranger to violence. And it's not our first time in a strap match, but it's going to be your last time. If they won't fire you for your use and abuse of power, then I will beat you in the submission. I will beat the crap out of you with this strap until you quit and I end your abuse of power.
The Imagination fans wasn't all in tears when I got my neck broke. Nobody was worried about where my checks was coming from or worried about the next time I was going to step in the ring. But see, karma is a bee that wears black and yellow. You broke my neck. Chris Coleman returned that to you.
I'm not a liar. I do what I say I'm going to do, Lance Payne. And to prove it, how about this Saturday? How about we put that neck brace on the line against this mask, and we can find out who you really are. What do you say?
Can he do that?
That sounds like a match. I like that. That's that.
At some point in some place, we have beaten every single team in this gauntlet. And on March 12th, we get to wrestle them all the same night. I know people are probably wondering who's going to start this thing. That's how gauntlets work, right? You know, we want to start this thing.
Inspector Slade, you're probably the best technical wrestler in North America. But last month at Imagine Wrestling, I showed everybody that I can hang with him. I did not tap on his ankle lock. In fact, the last guy who was in the floor holding his leg was him. At the March 12th, in a submission match, he's gonna find out why they called me the Italian Excellence.
Got out of the way. I think, oh, the clothesline in the back. Where you going, Lenny? Lenny, why don't you come on back here and sit down? right.
You keep it back. Not doing it. Wait till Saturday.
Lenny causing a distraction. Ray Nelly taking advantage. Did he get the win? 1, 2, 3. Did he cheat though? Did he cheat though?
Abuse of power.
Man, oh man, get that guy out of here. Boom, baby, we're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. It is 3/16 day. Someone's gonna get stunnered. That's my assumption. I don't know. It's a big night tonight, man. We got a lot going on. But before we get into that, let's take a second right now. Hit that thumbs up button. That helps us exponentially. Give it a share somewhere, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you use social media the most. Let people know that you're part of the Imagine family and part of the even bigger imagination. So we appreciate all the help that you can give us with that. We had a great show Saturday. We got a great show coming up next Saturday. We got a great show coming up tonight. And I'll tell you what's going to happen here. We're going to hear from some of these guys like King Lawless. You've got some things you want to say later on. Lucio Deveer, The Watch, Coach Lance Payne, The Midnight Flyer. Chris Coleman is here tonight. Plus, we're going to have this big tag match that we advertised earlier against Doctor's Orders. The Midnight Flyer will be in action tonight. He will be in action again next Saturday. We're going to have a discussion with him about if this is in his best interest. There's no doubt about that. And so that is going to be the Midnight Flyer and his friend Daniel Exotic teaming up against two members of the neighborhood, the good neighbor John Ross and his partner, the massively strong man, the world beater Chris Coleman. This should be a great one.
Absolutely.
Rematch from Volume 24, so which was a great match that night. So this has some interesting developments and changes to it with the Flyers' injury. So it's exciting to see. But we want to briefly, and we're going to talk more about it later on. We're going to briefly talk about our show coming up this Saturday, Reynoldsville. I'll tell you what, if you're new to the show, you're new to us, and you're from that area and you're coming to the show, we thank you. This show in Reynoldsville is the largest pre-show we've ever had for a show that isn't in Altoona. And that is, man, that's exciting.
That's saying something.
That is exciting news, man. We expect a full house up there. We do remind folks, alcohol will be available for those with ID over 21. But, at the end of the day, we want you to drink. We want you to have fun. But we do want to remind folks, we are a family-friendly show. And we just have a few sody pops, as they say. But please remember, with the language and the activity on the outside, that we are a show for wrestling fans, but also kids. We want kids to be able to feel safe at these things. So, but man, come and have a good time. Speaking of the show Saturday, we got two big sponsors we want to talk about. And man, I feel like I'm going to mispronounce it. Napoli sounds good to me. Napoli's Restaurant and Pizza and the Sub Hub. They are not your average sub. So before you come and watch the show, just Google them. Go get some pizza. Go get some subs. I know I'm anxious. I love subs, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to hit at least one of these places. When
my wife loves pizza, so between the two of us, we may end up hitting both of them before we go to the show. So it's Reynoldsville's been very sort of inviting for us. So we're hoping that it goes as well as it seems like it's going to, and maybe this will be a regular stop for us up in that area, man. It's a cool area, man. I wrestled there up in Du Bois many times years ago, and it was always
years ago. It
was a fun environment up there. A lot of dedicated wrestling fans up there, and we're going to bring you the wrestling that you really love. So, if you haven't done it already, VIP in Reynoldsville sold out, but general admission are still available. And then early next week, Monday, I believe, Sunday or Monday, we're going to have tickets go on sale for Volume 26, which is coming up on April 9th in Altoona. That show is down. Before we left the building, we only had 7 VIP left. So when they go on sale Sunday or Monday, I would not waste time getting those VIP tickets if that's the ones you want. It's a hot ticket, man. It's a hot ticket. Imagine Wrestling is a hot ticket. And you know why? We have amazing talent and even better fans. I mean, the imagination is so strong, man. You guys make it fun for us. There's no doubt about it. You guys have been awesome, show after show after show, and not everything's been perfect, but you've been forgiving and encouraging. And man, it's I think come along with the ride, because these guys are good now. Whew, just wait, man. Yeah. Some of these young guys are going to be so good in 2 years, and you can be there and see every step of the way. So let's. Saturday night was a full house, man. They were packed in there even during a snowstorm, and it was a great show. Let's go ahead and take some time right now, take a look back. Gelman, let's go ahead and review Volume 25.
This is March 12th, and you're here to celebrate a totally different holiday. This is Imagine Wrestling's 3-year anniversary! Yeah. And Imagination, are you ready for wrestling to be reimagined? Volume 25 starts now!
What are they? Got out of the way just in time.
Double team move here is now.
Oh no! Right in front of the referee! They cheated!
And the Watch have been disqualified. The Watch has been disqualified. Therefore, eliminated! Low blow!
Wait a second! What's going on here? Hey, pal!
Well, here goes King Lawless. Has up in a fireman's carry. Earl Apollo now.
Yeah, but it looks like Gannon Jones
Jr.
is fighting him off a little
Going
bit.
against the ropes. Wait a minute!
Oh,
Davis with a punch! Gannon Jones Jr. has Theory. And down he goes with a kick. 1, 2, bullets in!
The gauntlet continues! The gauntlet continues!
The King's Court has been eliminated!
Yeah.
Oh, goes with a big boot. Lands on the ropes.
Not in a good position.
Jake Riley.
Big drop kick.
Out goes.
Big moves from a
Davis.
little guy.
Exactly now. Brayden Elliott,
Oh!
Giant. Oh, my.
That's gotta be
dare.
super double dare. The super
1,
double dare.
2, 3. We got
Boys win.
tag team champion.
And your winner.
Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Rad Boyz!
All right.
Well, there you go, folks. A show of respect by the main event. Their new tag team champions, the Rad Boyz.
And now Daniel Exotic's in control.
Oh, looks like he might go for that. Oh, no, but
back to work
John
on that
Ross.
left arm.
Cradle here. Reversal.
Exotic
And that's it. Daniel Exotic wins.
Your winner.
Match. Exotic. Well, here we go. The Midnight Flyer. And Coach Lance Payne. Coach Lance Payne now legally binded by the match to have to take off.
Look at this idiot!
Oh, wait a minute. John the ref. Now in the ring. What's he here for? What's that idiot here for? Looks like he's calling for
the. He's giving orders to Donnie now. This idiot.
Oh, I wonder what this is all about.
How do you think he fits those referee shoes over his hooves?
Very snugly.
Oh, wait.
Whoa, guys.
No, family show.
Referee John says, due to doctor's orders, the neck brace must stay on.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
He's a liar. It's got like a thick rat tail. It's like a beaver tail. Referee John
also says, if the Midnight Flyer touches John the ref or the coach, one touch at all, he is fired immediately.
He has the authority to
Come
do
on.
that. He can't fire somebody. He's
Wait a minute. That's Jimmy the High Flying Hippie.
Oh!
That's Jimmy the High Flying Hippie.
It's Jimmy the Hippie. He's back. He's back.
He is back. But again, he can't win with a pinfall. He's got to get in. Looks like he's going to try to go here for that
He's back
single
to that
leg.
one-legged Boston Crab, that
Yes.
maple leaf.
And again, could this be the end? Spencer Slade right in the middle of the ring. He's going to have to really try hard if he's going to try to
Spencer
get
is
to
in a very, very bad position. He is nowhere near the ropes right now.
Exactly. Oh, here he goes. Tries to get on the other side now. He does reverse it into that ankle lock.
He's got it.
He does have it.
He's got it. Pull.
He's pulling on it.
Break it.
And now he's got it pretty firmly locked. Oh, but Mambo Italiano gets back out. But he's right back into it. Right back into that ankle lock.
He's putting all of his body into twerking and wrenching on that ankle.
And that's it. He tapped.
And your winner, via submission, Spencer Slade!
He throws the strap down. He doesn't need a weapon to kick your butt.
Exactly. And here he goes, picks him up. Oh! Body slam. Goes for a pin here. 1, 2. And Lucio kicks out.
Keep in mind, the spine of the Mountain Commissioner Big Lenny has recently been surgically repaired.
Right.
He's not exactly 100% right now.
Definitely not. People saying to whip him. Oh, chin breaker there.
Beard breaker.
Okay, we'll call it a beard breaker.
I don't see a chin, I just see a beard.
Yeah, fair enough.
I gotta call what I see.
Exactly. And here he goes with the strap again. Misses.
Oh, he ran around his own neck.
Wait a minute. Big Lenny.
Oh, he's going for the Valley of Pain.
He is.
Oh!
And it connects.
And what a valley it is.
Yes. And here he goes. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Big Lenny wins.
And your winner, Big Lenny!
Tumbling and fumbling to the outside.
I see that, yes. Now both men.
This is a dangerous place.
Yes. Oh, count up to 3. Those guys better get back into the ring. Tito Orich and Chris Coleman now just continuing to brawl on the outside. And, into the ring post goes Chris Coleman.
Yeah.
Count up to 7 now.
This is going to get counted out.
Now up to 8, and they better get in the ring fast.
They're not paying attention.
It's down to 9. They better get in there. This might be it here.
Oh!
10. Double count out.
Who is the number 1 contender?
All right, the match has been ruled a double count out.
No!
Well, what's that mean?
We need to have a number 1 contender. We can't just count the men out.
Yeah, exactly.
They're still fighting. He wants him some of the bone breaker.
And the bone breaker wants a bit of the world beater.
Oh, it's tense in here. You can cut the tension with a knife.
I don't think you can cut it with a knife.
All right, because it was a double count out, the referee has decided that both men will face the winner of tonight's main event of Volume 26.
It's a triple threat.
What?
A triple threat.
Triple threat match. Oh, European uppercut there. That's now Dirty Dango. Oh, my.
Chopped the post. That had to have broken his hand.
It could have easily done so.
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute, what is this?
Is that the watch?
Wait a minute, that's the watch. What are they doing here?
We should be the tag team champions right now. What are these 2 losers? All right, show's over. Good night. Donnie, finish the show. We're gone.
They can't just come out here and ruin a match. They
can't
ruined the
just ruin a
gauntlet.
match. What's this all? This is crazy.
Hey, buddy.
It's St. Kenneth.
It's Kenneth. Yes.
You know what? This is our 3-year anniversary. Nobody here paid to see this show end like this.
That's right.
So how about the 2 of you get in that ring? This is a tag match. You're going to get your ass kicked. Get back in there.
Well, there you go, folks. From the boss himself. Oh, and here comes Collier and Dirty Dango taking it to the watch now.
Yeah, the soft can better get out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, spear! That might be it. 1, 2. Oh, and stop there by Rick Matthews.
But look who's in the ring now. Oh, Dirty Dango giving a super kick to the Alpha. Unbelievable.
What a match, folks. This is our main event, and now here comes Dirty Dango.
Fly!
Here we go. Oh! Tornado DDT off the second rope there.
He's going to hit him with that knockout punch!
Oh! That might be it. 1, 2, Tornado winners.
And your winners, the team of Dirty Dango and Big Time Bill Collier! You talk about being professional. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what a professional wrestler should look like. And this company is what professional wrestling is all about. Professional. And it's an absolute pleasure to drive here 10 hours through a snowstorm and be greeted with professional people and professional fans. And I hope Booger Man in the back is listening to these rematch chants.
Tell you what, man, what an amazing show Saturday night was. It was a cool night, man. It was cool that so many people were able to make it out, even in a snowstorm. Speaking of cool, we just want to take a second right now to remember the loss of Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. What a cool guy, man. Just one of the coolest guys. There's no better way to describe him. A cool guy in wrestling. Hey, yo, speaking of cool guys, let's bring in our own resident cool guy here. The Midnight Flyer. Flyer, against doctor's orders, you have decided that you wanted to compete tonight. You want to compete Saturday, and I'm not sure we all agree with that. You have signed the waiver. What's the big hurry, man?
Hey, yo. That's right. It's I, the guru of Guess Who. That cornucopia of color, creativity, and charisma. I am masked, grassed, and gassed. I am the Midnight Flyer. Yeah, and against doctor's orders, you see, after midnight, all the rules go out the window, and I do whatever I want, whenever I want. So, that being said, I'll be here tonight in action, and I will definitely be in action in Reynoldsville against Chris Coleman this Saturday. Chris Coleman, you see, for the world's strongest world beater, you seemingly took a shortcut and attacked at a wounded animal. And it took a flat tire on the Midnight Flyer for you to win the race, buddy. That's all right. I'll see you later tonight in tag team action. And speaking of tag team action, I want to congratulate the Rad Boyz on a tag team title victory. You guys deserve it. That's what's up. So later tonight, me and Daniel Exotic will be in tag team action against Neighbor Johnny and Chris Coleman. A little preview for Saturday, Coleman, because Saturday in Reynoldsville, I'm going to 450 splash you so hard, I'm going to pop the lint out of your belly button. And then I'm going to use it to garnish my glass when I toast a drink with the adults of Reynoldsville at the first event Imagine Wrestling holds in that building. I'll see you Saturday.
There you go, man. Speaking of the Rad Boyz, we're going to hear from them later on tonight. We have a big celebration planned. Brand new tag team champions. We're excited. Two guys that have a long history, of course, with the Rad Boyz. They're our next guest here right now. Let's go ahead and bring them to the interview area here. We've got the Alpha Rick Matthews, Malachi Gage. Come on in, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. It was maybe not the night you expected on Saturday night. You thought maybe you'd be tag team champions. Here it was, the Rad Boyz.
Kato, it's true. I mean, we can't hide it. We're not going to try and hide it. We had a plan Saturday. We showed up to Volume 25 with our plan, and it didn't go the way as the way that we wanted it to. But you know what? Us being the upstanding gentlemen that we are, the men that we are, we want to be the first people. Well, second, I guess the Midnight Flyer beat us to it, to congratulate Jake Wiley and Braden Elliott, the Rad Boyz, on becoming the tag team champions here at Imagine Wrestling. You see, it is true. We've been going, head to head for the better part of 2 years now, and they have brought out the absolute best in us. And I got to tell you, we got nothing but respect for those boys. So Malachi Gage and myself have done a little bit of thinking, a little bit of talking over the weekend, and we think that it's time for some changes here in the Watch.
After our loss this past Saturday, we feel it's time to take the Watch in a brand new direction. I'm going to state it plain and simple. Bill Collier, the Watch wants the heavyweight title. We're going to do whatever we have to get there. We will earn the title shot, whether it's me, whether it's the Alpha. Imagine Wrestling, Imagination, Singles Glory is for the Watch.
Well, that's an interesting development. Not something I would have seen coming. There you go. Perhaps the maybe not the end of the Watch, but maybe they are going to chase some individual singles goals. So interesting times. Speaking of a guy who's had some singles goals, you've had some pretty dynamic wins the last few weeks over Lucio Deveer. What do you got planned for Saturday night for this guy in Reynoldsville?
Reynoldsville, Imagination. I'm excited for Saturday night. It has been a long time since I've been in a no-holds-barred match. A match with no rules. Anything goes. Anybody who knows anything about me, that was my forte for years. I took it to every man that I ever met in the ring. And I took it to him bad. This is my style of match. And this is gonna be Lucio's worst nightmare.
There you go, man. I'll tell you what. I feel fortunate that I am not the person that has to step in the ring with that giant, monstrous mountain man, Big Lenny, this weekend. We're going to hear from Lucio Deveer a little later on. Right now, we're going to hear from the guy who's going to be fighting the franchise, Shane Douglas, this Saturday night in Reynoldsville. That is the King Lawless.
Hello, Imagination. My name is Oscar Maverick. And King Lawless, next Saturday, March 19th in Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania, you've got Shane Douglas. So my question is, what are your thoughts about Shane Douglas?
What are my thoughts? Well, Sire Douglas has crossed paths with King Lawless many times. And last time we met in the ring, King Lawless pinned him 1, 2, 3. And now in a new territory for King Lawless to conquer, the franchise wants to get beaten again. Well, Shane Douglas, we've gone to war before, and Sire, you're going to war again with King Lawless. And I promise Imagination and you that I will brand him the latest victim of King Lawless. Dismissed.
There you go. That smarmy King Lawless always got something sort of smart to say. So let's talk to a guy right now who is he had an interesting night Saturday night. He's got an interesting night tonight. Got another interesting night coming up this Saturday in Reynoldsville. You got a lot on your plate here with this Midnight Flyer. What's on your mind? What are you thinking about?
Midnight Flyer. Against doctor's orders, you made the mistake of signing the dotted line to wrestle the world beater 2 nights in 1 week. That's a mistake. You think you're a wounded animal. You're dangerous because you're wounded. You're not a wounded animal, Flyer. You're a sad, sorry half cripple. And after tonight and Saturday night, I'm going to finish crippling you. I'm going to break that leg. And you'll have to try to get around the streets of Altoona in a wheelchair.
All right. Short, sweet, and to the point, man. Chris Coleman, promising injury come Saturday night. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's Let's change gears here a little bit. A guy who's always seemingly in a terrible mood anymore. At least, sometimes the coach is in at least a good mood once in a while. You're never in a good mood, man. What's going on? So another rough night Saturday, another rough night this Saturday coming up. What's going to happen in Reynoldsville?
How and why should I be in a good mood when I'm constantly getting cheated by the commissioner, the corrupt commissioner, and his abuse of power? As far as I'm concerned, I am still undefeated. It wasn't him that got the victory. It was me. There was multiple times I had him pinned 1, 2, 3, but I know he paid off the referee. I've seen him conspiring. I've seen all the cheating he's been doing and his abuse of power. Not only that, if you look real carefully, he didn't even beat me to begin with. I got my shoulder up before the count of 3. I had it up. He never even won, and he cheated. He used not 1 but 2 leather straps on me when I had 0. So I'm still the undefeated legend. And come Saturday, no holds barred, no disqualification. I'm sure you'll try to abuse your power, but now I can abuse the fact that there's no rules. I'll do whatever it takes to win. And if the commissioner won't be fired for being corrupt, I will end his reign. I will make him leave this business, and we won't have to deal with him anymore. So fire the commissioner, or I will end him and his abuse of power.
Man, oh man, cheer up, man. I mean, what's so terrible? Let's Lucio Deveer's got that big match coming up Saturday night. Guy who had maybe the worst night of anybody Saturday night. Let's go ahead and bring him to the interview area right now. Coach Lance Payne, man, sort of exposed as a fraud. Now, what's up with this?
What's up with this?
What's up with this?
Did you just really call me a fraud? You said I was exposed as a fraud? I'll tell you people who's a fraud. That stinking, dirty, midnight liar. How you guys are going to sit there this past Saturday at our anniversary, Imagine Wrestling anniversary show, and cheer for a cheater? He literally walked behind the curtain, took off a mask, and then came out as Jimmy the Hippie. How you guys are going to cheer about that? That wasn't it. They cheered when he snatched the brace off of my neck. My neck is really broken, and you people saw that. I couldn't even walk around. I couldn't even go to dinner that night. Everybody went out and enjoyed themselves but me. You know where I was at? Sick, at home, holding my neck, hoping that one day I won't have to worry about this stinking, dirty hippie. The only thing that came out of last Saturday was that I was able to get an upgrade on my neck brace. This thing right here is state-of-the-art, custom. Titanium. You won't be breaking my neck. You won't be touching me. Try and touch this time. Try and punch it this time, hippie. I guaranteed you. You won't just break your stupid, stinking feet, your Flintstone foot, and you'll be breaking your head. All right. Come on. This is just so disrespectful. I deserve more respect than this. You're worse than the hippie.
Oh, man, this guy. What a fool. Embarrassed on Saturday. Just won't admit that he's a fraud. Just won't admit that he's a fraud. He doesn't have a broken neck. Give me a break. I'll tell you what, man. Imagine Wrestling. We are all about the kids. We're all about doing the right thing. We got a little video package we want to show you right now, letting you know who we are. Let's go ahead and check that out right now, Gelman. There you are, man. It is time, man. It's time for our match right now. Let's not lose any more time. I'm ready for this tag match.
Absolutely.
I'm curious to see how things work out. Let's go ahead and start first. He is the manager of the neighborhood. Calls himself the manager of the year. He is the coach, Lance Payne. Tonight, he is leading first. He is the current reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. He is the good neighbor.
I can't see it. He can't see it over there, but I'll show it to the camera.
The good neighbor, John Ross, never stops running his mouth.
Never.
His partner, he is the current #1 contender to the heavyweight champion, Bill Collier. He is the world beater, Chris Coleman. Their opponents. First, from the wild reserves of Missouri, he is the exotic one, Daniel Exotic. His partner, hometown unknown, weight unknown, height unknown. He is the Midnight Flyer. Who is this guy? I've never heard of him. A little bit of too sweet action for the Razor Ramon. There you go. Looks like a little bit of debate on who's going to start the match there. Daniel Exotic's going to be the guy starting the match. Here we go, man. Here we go. A little bit of wrestling action here, man. Let's see how this thing plays out.
It'll be interesting to see if the neighbor John Ross can keep up with the speed of Daniel Exotic.
Both guys really know each other very well. It's an interesting approach. I know you don't want to rush in and make a mistake. There you go. All right. Nice little reverse into a top wrist lock. You see Daniel reaching over the top, sort of countering the pressure on his own shoulder. Neighbor John trying to find a way out. Throws the elbow. Daniel in the correct position to protect himself from that elbow. Pushes him down, advances his position, grabs a headlock. Interesting strategy. Not sure I'd want to step backwards, man. Getting separation. Oh, kicking the guts. Both guys. This is where, wow, up and over was big and strong. Grabs the arm and yanks him on down. A little bit of a judo throw, not your typical arm drag.
Yeah.
A little bit of a...
He put his hip into him and he just rolled him over top. I like that.
Yanked him up over. Well done, man. A lot of pressure on the shoulder joint. Settles right into that top wrist lock. Beautifully done. Someday, whenever we're super fancy, we're going to have replay. It would have been great to see that up and over, man.
Yeah.
Exotic
that was
so
beautiful.
high on that. There you go. Both men sort of jockeying for position here. It's an interesting strategy. I would have thought that Daniel Exotic got an advantage now. He would have probably wanted to tag out here. Make it a little more of a tag match situation.
At the same time, he knows the Midnight Flyer is injured.
Caught him in the guts.
I would not.
Oh, he's going for a Razor's Edge. Interesting strategy by the neighbor. Countered out. Cross body block. Beautifully done. Picking up the pace. This is where Daniel Exotic is most dangerous. There you go. Calling for a tag is the Flyer. Daniel Exotic not really wanting to tag him in. I think interesting strategy here. You know, I think Daniel and the Flyer are good friends outside the ring, and I think maybe Daniel feels a little bit of an obligation to protect him.
Absolutely.
We all saw that foot last week, and it's in trouble, man. His ankle is completely swelled. Wow, look at the agility on Daniel Exotic. Chris Coleman didn't know he landed on his feet. Wow, up and over all the way to the floor. Man, oh man, that is something else right there. Might be a good time to tag out. It should be a good time for him to tag out right now. I mean, he's telling him right now he doesn't want to tag because of that foot. You got to take advantage of being able to tag in and out. if you're in a tag team match, it's such a different scenario. Than
That's
being
the
in
whole
single
point of a
match.
tag team match.
One guy cannot fight two guys. This is, but it's tough, man. I sympathize with Daniel because, his friend is hurt. There's no doubt about it. We saw that ankle last week. We saw that foot. It is bruised badly. It is swelled badly. There you go. Neighbor John working the arm a little bit.
Come on, Daniel.
Working on the arm a little bit here now. Daniel Exotic has an answer, though, up and over with his own little bit of an arm wringer right there. Got some separation, pushes them away. This might be a good time to tag. He's in complete control. Should have tagged, man. Should have tagged. I think that was a mistake. Oh, club from behind. I think it was a mistake to not tag out when he had that headlock. I think it was a big mistake. A little bit of snake eyes in the corner. Neighbor John turning it on a bit.
Solid shoulder shot right there in the kidney.
A little bit of an interesting look from Neighbor John tonight. He's got his underwear exposed underneath of his singlet. It's a sort of an odd look. One of the weirdest dudes I've ever met in my whole life. And he's dirty, man. He always plays up that he's such a good guy and a good neighbor, but he takes every shortcut that he can.
Kato, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like Chris Coleman's actually slimming down and maybe working on his cardio. He seems like he's ready for this title run.
It could well be, man. I think, it's difficult for a guy like, when you're so strong, like a guy like Chris Coleman, there's a fine balance there. You lose weight, you lose strength, but you do add, you lose some weight, you add some cardio capabilities. So you just got to be careful and not lose that, what has brought you to the dance, like
he didn't
that
lose
clothesline right
any
there.
strength, Kato,
That
right
was
there.
Ridiculous. That was ridiculous, man. He damn near decapitated Daniel Exotic.
Yeah, so I'd say he's finding that perfect balance of slimming down but maintaining the strength that he has.
Tell you what, it was a mistake, in my opinion, early on for Daniel to not at least, let's see what the Midnight Flyer has.
Yeah.
Let's see what he has. Let's see if he can go a little bit. He needs a little bit of warm up before Saturday night.
Yeah.
I think
absolutely.
he should have tagged in when he was in complete control. Sometimes when you're working through an injury, the best way to just get in there and see what you got. And I think that, the hippie's working through an injury. Oh, my God. That was a violent shot right in the ribs, man. Holy cow. That all opened up. Ribs wide open. I don't know. You might want to check that, man. That looks awfully. You see the way the elbow's off to the left side.
Yeah.
That's pretty good indicator that's a choke. And Daniel needs to get out of it quick, and he did. And it was a good choice to not mess around and try to find a technical way out of it. Interestingly, odd takedown, followed up with a vicious crossface. Give me a break. That is something you don't want to take over and over again.
Reynoldsville. Never met the guy, but his kitchen rap is amazing.
Oh my God. I don't think they make Reynolds rap in Reynoldsville, Neighbor John. You ridiculous human being. Sets him up. Perfectly executed suplex. No hesitation. No mistake. All high on the top of the shoulders.
I use it on all sorts of stuff. Bananas,
Oh.
hippies' ugly faces, pie.
This guy and his ridiculousness.
Join out. Let's go. 1, 2.
Oh, and another stiff. That was the point of the toe, man. And I know it's not illegal, but that doesn't make it right, man. That was the point of the toe, right in the ribs. That is unnecessarily vicious. And they have definitely picked out those ribs at this point and are working them hard, man. I mean hard.
And we know that Daniel's had a history of problems with his ribs, and they're going to be easily re-injured.
Yeah, for sure. Bending them backwards here. A lot of torque on the neck. A lot of torque on the ribs as well. You can see how he's all stretched out here. This is not a good spot for Daniel Exotic. I'm going to call the spade of spades here. This was a mistake by the two of them taking this match.
Yeah.
This was a mistake. Man, oh man, he is taking a beating of epic proportion. I think sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, and
right on the top of his head.
Good grief, man. I had all these notes to talk about Daniel Exotic's new gear and those new tights and new boots, and that stuff has just been out of my mind. Oh, he got a little bit of a counter there. Let's see what happens.
Can he get enough separation to make that tag?
He's finally going to make the tag. Just make the tag, man. Just make the tag. Oh, God almighty. He tried to get out of the way of it.
What was he thinking?
He should have made the tag, man. Good God. I mean, I get that he's trying to be a good friend and protect the flyer here, but good God, man. He is getting mugged out there. And there's another one of those super stiff shots. Holy cow, this is getting, and again, there they are in the ribs. Boot right on the bottom of the rib cage. Oh, what a shot, man.
Those hands were open, Rap. You see that? They're open. Get him out of the corner. You understand me?
Straight up Harley Race style shots in the corner there. Picks him up.
See that?
Got all the torque on the rib.
I use Reynolds Rap with.
Drives him down. That same spot. The ribs are just being mauled right now. I mean, mauled.
At this point, how much more can Daniel Exotic take?
How much more should he want to take?
Chris Coleman in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Get out.
Daniel, you got a tag, dude.
And later on, his wife Saran invented the.
Oh, he got a little bit of a shot.
He's got a little bit of fire in him yet.
Boy, but it is not getting much effect here. Holy cow. It might really be time to call it a night here. Referee might want to think about stopping this one. This is getting ugly.
Daniel, you got a tag.
Setting him up. Up and over. Oh, he lost his balance and he got a tag. Here comes the flyer. Ducks the line. Catch the flying mare. Got him with an enziguri to the back of the head. Oh, shot. Shot. Oh, come on now. A little bit of Stone Cold. Give me a break. Stone Cold Stunner action on a Wednesday night.
It is 3:16 after all.
Absolutely. Catches them in the corner. Big splash in the corner. Classic hippie Midnight Flyer, that is. Whoops. Midnight Flyer action right there. Looks like that foot is ready to go.
Yeah, you're going to say, Kato, it looks like that ankle's
Daniel
good to
Exotic
go.
just tagged himself in. He just tagged himself in. Come on. Oh, they are smashed in the corner. Good night. What a mistake. Daniel Exotic, he had to see that the flyer had things under control. Oh, there it is. That world-beating slam. And that is it, man.
That was simply a mistake, Kato.
Yeah, man. What a mistake. What a mistake, man. Holy cow. While the referee clears the ring here, I know they're going to start getting ready for this big celebration, man. I'm excited about this one. This is it's a big deal here. Let's go ahead and bring the camera over to us here. We've seen enough, man. Those guys got embarrassed tonight, so it was a mistake. I think it was just a mistake on Daniel Exotic's part. Let's go ahead and get our crew together. Go ahead and start getting that ring prepared. We got about 9 minutes for this celebration. The Rad Boyz are coming out here real soon. I'm excited about it.
Before we start with that, let's go ahead and talk about, we got some shows coming up here.
Yeah, man. If you haven't done it already, VIP are sold out for Saturday night. There's no doubt about it. They have been hot. People are excited to see Imagine Wrestling coming to Reynoldsville.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
Man, oh man, it's a great area and a great little venue for wrestling. If you haven't been in the Bellamaro, it's a cool little spot. We do want to once again thank Napoli's Restaurant and Pizza for supporting us and sponsoring us the way they did. And the Sub Hub, man, not your average sub shop. If you haven't done it already, go ahead and go check them out.
Yeah.
Grab some food there on Saturday. Let us know what you thought of it. I'm going to be able to tell you myself because I'm excited to check this place out myself. So it's going to be a big night Saturday night. We got a lot of matches. I know the guys are our crew here is trying to get this thing geared up. What's going on?
We got a situation in the parking lot. I'll be back.
Okay. A situation in the parking lot? What would that be about? Don't go too far, man. We got this celebration here coming up with the Rad Boyz. I'm way excited about this. They're getting close here. It's a big night, man. If you hadn't heard already, this past Saturday night, the Rad Boyz, they became the brand new Imagine Tag Team Champions. It's a big night. Let's get those congratulations. Let's if it's going to be a problem there, Gelman, don't worry about those congratulation things if they're a big problem. Just throw them on the ground. Let's get geared up with this thing. It's almost time. The imagination's waiting and ready. You guys excited to see this? Excited as I am. Wait do you see what these guys have done to this place? Oh, now I see the Rad Boyz are out here. They're starting to get involved in the decorating as well. So, all right, let's hit it. Rad Boyz, let's get ready to do this. I'm gonna head to the ring now, man. Let's get our cameraman Steve ready to go. You can shoot the ring right now. I'm headed there right now. This is exciting, man. I'm excited. Look at this. Look at this. We on for this? Look at this. This is very much Rad Boyz style, right? Look at this. It's a celebration. Let's not lose any more time. Let's get ready. Come on, right up in the ring here, cameraman. This is going to be a cool night here. Let me help with this here a bit. Rad Boyz are in the house, our brand new tag team champions.
Look at this. Woo! Bang floats, baby! Woo!
Bang floats they got tonight. That's a new one. What is it? A little bit of ice cream and a bang. Let me try it here. Let me try it. Big celebration. All right, this is different. So it's got, I see vanilla ice cream and cotton candy bang. That is different. That is different. Go ahead.
Sugary.
Very sugary. Too much for me. Come on in, guys. Cameraman Steve, come on in here too. Let's get a good shot of this tonight. This is we are excited. Rad Boyz, our new tag team champions. That was interesting to say the least. Oh, great. Yeah. I'll let it go. Don't give me the yell of that thing. Well, let's get to the meat of the matter, guys. It is a big night, man. Very exciting times. It's been a long, hard struggle to get here. Yes. I don't think anybody would disagree. You guys really deserve this. So from me to you, I want to be the third person to congratulate you. You guys really deserve this. What do you got to say to everybody, man?
Love you, Mom.
This isn't very celebratory. Come on, man. Get excited. Get excited.
I'm emotional.
We're pumped. Besides him crying, but we're pumped. We've been celebrating all weekend. Too many bangs. Rex is out getting us some more bang. So, yeah, I don't know where he went. But we're ready. We're ready to go.
We'd like to thank TME, number one, for handing us the titles and shaking our hands, almost, I want to say, a passing of the torch. And I'd like to thank the fans who, along the way, they were there for us the whole way through. They never missed us. I'm sure. I mean, I'd like to thank all of the teams involved. Jake?
I agree. We want to thank every team that was in that match.
Okay, hey. All right. Hey, let's turn around here, see what's happening. Okay, everything's fine, guys.
We're good, Kato.
Right?
We're good. Looks like Mardi Gras in here.
Okay, guys. So, you guys told me you were headed for singles action. You told me earlier you congratulated the watch, or you congratulated the Rad Boyz. Let's see if you're men of your word. Do you live up to your word? Are you genuinely happy for them tonight?
Kato, we're sitting in the back. We heard them say they wanted to thank the teams. We're here. We decided to come out. We know how much you guys respect handshakes. We wanted to be men of our word and offer our hand.
Wow, what a moment. What a moment. After all this, you first. I like this. This is good. This is progress, man. This is good. Oh, come on!